Kic'N it. I'm White Nitty.
Big J.
Your boy Tall, aka Mr. Chit Chat.
We got a special guest today. Black Everything. One of Detroit's own stand-up honorable dudes, Big Luck.
Big
from
Luck
BMF
in the field.
Let's get this show on the road.
So where you from? Where you come from?
Southwest Detroit, born and raised.
What part of Southwest?
Right there, Ecorse, River Ridge.
Down River there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So what was the childhood like? What was your upbringing?
I had a typical childhood. Had a mother and father in the house, you know. Mother worked at Chrysler's headquarters. Father was a postal worker, stepfather. Father was he worked at Chrysler headquarters on the 70 line. So I was the only child with my mom. So I had a great life. I was spoiled. So.
Child, stable, spoiled. When you say spoiled, elaborate a little bit.
Spoiled. I got everything I want. All the G.I. Joes. All the got everything. Got all the accessories. Got everything. And shoes.
Atari's everything.
Yeah, Atari 2600s, LegalVision.
For all y'all young cats, that was video games. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, y'all might don't know about it.
So you growing up, I mean, you know, spoiled kid. Friends, man, what was the friendship? How was that? Was you bullied or, I mean, you know?
No, never that. Never been bullied. I had these hands right here. And, you know, I had my boy from the hood, my boy Darcel Mazon, you know what I'm saying? He been my boy since he was like 3 years old. We went from Ecorse all the way up. Ecorse schools, Southwest schools, all the way up. So we had each other back. So never been bullied.
So what was the like growing up in Southwest? What was the atmosphere? What was people out there like into as kids?
Oh man, we had the ball, run up and down the street, riding these bikes and stuff, you know, playing baseball in the field. Across the street from my grandma's house on the Lackey, the big field, you know what I'm saying? So we played football all day long. Right. Run up down the street, playing tag and stuff. So we had a ball out there.
Who was some of your childhood friends, some of your good guys?
Like I said, my boy Darcel, my boy Slick stayed across the street, R.I.P. R.I.P. to Slick, you know what I'm saying? My boy Vincent.
Vincent Hooks.
Yeah, Vincent Hook, yeah. Stayed right across the street from the street. So them, my boys on the block, you know.
Real.
So I'm real familiar with Southwest, what we all are, you know what I'm saying? So did you go to Boynton or did you go to Clipper? A lot of Southwest cats.
Went to Boynton kindergarten, you know. They only had elementary in Boynton, so.
Yeah,
I went to Boynton and I went to Wilson.
Yeah.
You made it to Wilson.
Yeah, I went to Wilson Middle School, you know, 7th, 8th, then went to Southwest.
That's so. Shout out to SO.
Shout out to SO, man.
I was supposed to come out in 89, but I came out in like 88.
Right.
I was on the street on that corner, so.
So you ain't finished, you just left her.
What made you go from sport to hitting the block, man?
Well, when you get older, you know, you start depending on your mom and your papa.
The same thing you wanted.
You know, I wanted them shoes like everybody, them ponies.
Yeah, true.
Top 10s, you know.
Right.
And you know, I learned the game from my uncle. In fact, my uncle right here, my Uncle Al.
Yeah.
You know,
Shout out to Uncle Al, man.
He always been a hustler. I done seen him do I done seen him do a lot of stuff over there, staying over his house on the weekends, over there on Greenfield and Plymouth.
Right.
And he the one that taught me the game, you know what I'm saying? So I was out there doing my thing, slinging them rocks on the corner instead of going to school.
Right.
So basically, you came in the game during the crack pandemic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Crack epidemic. I mean, you know
Late
what I'm
80s.
saying?
Yeah.
Late
Late
80s.
80s, early 90s. Yeah. I was out there on that block.
So what was it like back in them times? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was your parents on your head because you wasn't going to school and you was on the corners, or was you hiding?
Oh yeah, no, I was hiding. They didn't know I sold crack. I did my dirt in Ridge. You know, did my dirt in Ridge, across the street from Beechwood Center. My father stayed across the street from
I ain't trying to
Beechwood
cut
Center.
you off for the viewers. Explain what River Ridge is to Detroit, because you grew up in Southwest Detroit.
Well, it's like what they call it, 3 thoroughs. You know, you got Southwest, 3 boroughs. I'm sorry. You got Southwest, River Ridge, and Ecorse. All 3 of them is right there. They say Ecorse, River Ridge is not Detroit, but it's all the same. We all out there. We all homies. We all boys.
Right.
And we mingle with each other. We scrap with each other from time to time, but it's all the same. I got family in Southwest. I got family in Ecorse. I got family in Ridge. So I go all 3.
Right.
They call it the triangle out there.
Like you say, the bro. coming up, what was your bro as far as the hustling game? I mean, you know, when you left from being a spoiled kid to saying, what made you say, fuck being spoiled and I'm about to experiment with something different?
Well, when I got up in upper age, my mama say, it's time to go get you a job. That's like when I was like 16.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, nah, I ain't going to get no job. Actually, she took me to McDonald's and made me fill out the application. So, you know, I worked there a couple of weeks. I took that last check and bought me a 50 rock. And I headed to River Ridge. I went to River Ridge doing my dirt because I didn't want my mama and my grandma to know what I was doing because they stayed in the Southwest.
Yeah.
So my father didn't care what I did, so I slung all day in this crib. And at nighttime, I go on to my mom's crib and get in bed because I ain't there the next day, you know?
Now, how is that though? Your father letting you roll out, and your mama like, hey, buying that shit. So, how did that play out for us growing up, the mother and father?
Well, they were separated since I was like 5, but we all stayed in the same hood. My father got addicted to crack when I was like 14. So when I started slanging, you know, sorry to say, I hate to say this, but you know, I'm over my pop's crib. I'm giving him, you know, crack on credit to the first of the month. You know what I'm saying? He giving me double from what I given him. So I'm on his porch selling dope all day long. I ain't care who seen me over there. Nobody over there really know me. You know what I'm saying? And I head back to the hood. So.
Now, about what year would this be when you first like mingled off into the streets? You know what I mean?
About 89, 90.
Wow.
How long did you stay in the streets?
I stayed in the streets about at that time, about a year or two, till one night I come home, my mama said, you start forward on Monday. I said, what?
Whoa.
I said, who start forward on Monday? She said, you. I ain't put no application in no forward. She said, I got you in there, so you start on Monday. From that time on, I stopped selling dope. I was in Ford for like 7 years.
I mean, you ain't owe nobody nothing, they just let you quit?
How long was, so you was in Ford from what, like 90?
92 to 99.
Okay.
92 to 99.
What stopped you, you know, just quit Ford?
Well, my mama put me in Ford, but I ain't like Ford. I ain't never want to do the shit. I ain't try to go in there. So she put me in there, and I was just doing it basically for her.
And we're going to take it back, because we got a whole, because Ford is basically a part of your run.
Yep.
Exactly.
All the way to 2000. So we're going to take it back some to figure out, like, how did you come on to get in the game? Was it easy? Did you scrape up on the money? Did you get allowance and spend your allowance because you ain't had no gig? You know what I'm saying? Did you take 50 from moms and say, man, I'm about to put this on a 50 rock? Because back in that time, from that hood, you got 50 boys out there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
what happened was how I started off. One of the dudes I hung with, Dale Jones. Y'all know the Jones on the electric?
Down the street.
Yeah. They stay across the street from us down the street. One of my boys I grew up with, Dale Jones, was selling dope. I wasn't at the time, but I wanted to get in the game, but I didn't have no money.
yeah.
So he gave me a 50 rock, told me go sell it and bring him back. I forget what he told me to bring him back, and I think I kept like $15 or something like that out of it. So what I did, I went to Ridge, I sold the dope, but I ain't taking back the money.
Yeah.
I re-copped in Ridge.
Oh, you read up with his
I read up with his bread, you know what I'm saying? Bought me some more. And I sold it. So once I sold it, I went back that same day, gave me the money and told him I'm gone. I'm done. So I went back to Ridge and I was on my own from there on.
Oh, so you was just you ain't need no front no more.
I ain't need no front.
So explain to the people, like, because everybody seen movies, different cities. Explain to the people how the crack era was in Southwest Detroit. Like, how was it booming? Was it a growing business out there?
Coming up.
You know, how long would it take a person who's getting a 50 rock to reach another level in the game? Like, was the money fast or was it slow?
Oh, the money was real fast, real fast. You only stayed down if you wanted to keep yourself down. You know what I'm saying? I got that 50 rock. I went up to, I think the last I bought was a couple quarters. You know, I stayed there at them quarters. You know what I'm saying? I had a little mere crack spot over there on Starters, over there on Plymouth. I had a crack house down the street from Starters. Matter of fact, my uncle right there, it was his spot. It was his crack house.
Oh, shout out to Uncle Al. Uncle Al putting the game down.
It was his crack spot. He introduced me to the people, and then he went and got another crack spot.
Yeah.
So I stayed, me and my little brother stayed in that crack spot, and we ran that motherfucker right.
But around what time is this that the crack house open?
This was 91 maybe? Yeah, about 91.
Oh, so you've been like 3 years in the game.
Yeah, 91.
Or a little more.
I used to catch the bus from Southwest. I was scared to drive with dope on me. So I used to catch the D-Dot. Used to catch the D-Dot on the west side.
Shout out to D-Dot, man. Fuck it. We all did D-Dot. Everybody did D-Dot.
So basically, you was using the city
transportation.
Hey, they the ones bringing it in.
So when you worked at Ford, when you started working at Ford, was you still hustling? You just done with it?
No, I stopped when I first started. Once I seen I was making about $500 a week.
Yeah.
You know, I stopped. I went and got me a brand new car. You know,
That Mustang.
yeah, the red 5.0 I had. Of course, it took a while for the crackhead to stop coming through my crib.
Right.
But eventually they quit. They stopped coming. They seen I went straight.
500 a week was that? Cause what
That was good money back in '92.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That was
This
good money.
back in them times, you know what I'm saying?
120
Being a plant worker,
Yeah.
that was a big thing.
Start off with $15
$118
an
a
hour.
week, man.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That was
So, I mean, the people's, like you said, it kept coming. What was your tactic to be like, man, I'm done?
Yeah, that's what I was telling them, man. They knocking on my side door. Like, get the fuck on, man. Dude, I'm done. I don't do that shit no more. Same dude come, washing my car. Here he come. You on? No, man, come on, man. I'm done, dude.
So now, you would say, we'll say retire. You had retired from the dope game when, would you say?
From about a year into Ford, I stopped. I just went clean. And then,
Did you ever get back into it?
Yep, I sure did. My uncle over there, big weed man on the west side.
Al again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Al again, man. Al was the motherfucker.
In a lot of stories, it's always never the father. It's mostly always the uncle that the kid can go to and get a bag. You know what I'm saying? The uncle more willing than the father to show the nephew the game.
My uncle had a lot of clientele in the hood, so he got tired of going back and forth from the west side to southwest. So he would just drop some shit off at my house and tell me to get rid of it for him. So then I started getting my own from him. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, he put a growth spot in my basement. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he got his growth spot, I got mine. So,
And this be all before weed was legal.
yeah,
Right.
all because
So this was a major thing.
He did the whole grow room. He had the fans blowing, the little light going around the ceiling on the chain.
Yeah.
You know, he had everything. He had the whole basement hooked up. So
Now, you keep saying Uncle Al. We done heard Uncle Al come up a lot. You know what I mean? I'm saying with this weed, with these spots, with Plymouth, coming all the way from Southwest.
right.
Would you say he was like,
Influence?
there it is. Thank you, bro. There it is.
Big influence.
There it is.
Big influence.
I mean,
I wanted to be
This your
just like
first plug.
I wanted to be just like him. Wanted to be just like him.
elaborate a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That's Uncle Al like.
I'm gonna tell y'all, he's not my OG, he's real OG. I'm gonna tell you, when I was a kid, I was over his house for the weekend.
Yeah.
And like 70, 80 degrees outside. Him and his boy come out the crib with long black trench coats on. He walked down the street, I'm like, damn, what the fuck they doing? They walk down there the next block. Next thing you know, they look at a house. I see them trench coats open up, next thing you know, bloom, 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 bloom. Whole neighborhood out there, like the broad neighborhood. They put their guns back in their coats and they come back and walk down, not run, not ducking and hiding.
Allegedly, people. Allegedly.
Allegedly, okay. Come back, him and this boy come back, walk down the street, walk right in the crib.
Yeah.
Hood didn't say nothing, didn't tell the police nothing.
That was back when motherfuckers just paid attention to what they had going on.
And I'm just looking at him like, oh man, I want to be judged.
Like this shit.
So,
That's some crazy shit. How you glorify the crazy shit.
Hey, look, y'all. So, look.
They glorify
Real
the crazy
shit.
shit, boy.
You went from Al to back to Southwest Detroit. What was it? I mean, I don't, you know what I'm saying. What was it?
What?
What made you came back and you joined, well, no, did you join the boys?
Well, the way that started off, while I was working at Ford, dudes I grew up with had got down on the team.
Dudes like who?
like my boy Burgers.
Okay.
Okay.
And when
My
you
boy
say
Burgers.
them boys, which elaborate on who
See,
the boys? We
I'm
know
talking
who
about
the
the
boys
biggest
is.
family. I'm talking about a big family that made world history, Black Mafia family. You know what I mean?
Yep. Okay.
That's what I'm asking.
Yep. Okay. I was hanging around a few BMF dudes. You know,
Okay.
back then.
That's
you know.
short for Black Mafia family, fellas that don't know.
That's my boy Burgers, my boy Blanco, my boy Four Eyes. You know, they was all in it and making big money. Got new cars, jewelry, clothes, shoes. But at the same time, I was doing the same thing at Ford. I had new cars, rims, sound, clothes, shoes, jewelry. So everybody in the hood thought I was with them, but I wasn't.
Just hanging with them.
I was just hanging with them. I was working at Ford.
Yeah.
Getting the same thing they getting, but I'm just getting it slower.
Right,
They getting 2 or 3 new cars and I one. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, you know, I got tired of working that chain gang at Ford. I was like, man, you know, I'm done with this shit, man. You know? And one of my boys I do get down with us. Take a ride with me.
I was gonna ask you, like, okay, since we're moving in that direction, like, you working at Ford, you seeing how hard you work, you know, you busting your ass, you know, ain't no 9 to 5 easy. I don't care what you say, you know what I mean? You gotta wake up, you gotta do everything on a certain time, you know what I mean? So, you working, busting your ass, but you got these homeboys, shit looking like it's coming easy.
Hell yeah, they in this
Like you
motherfucker.
say, you getting 1 car, they getting 2, 3, 4 cars. You know what I'm saying? So was that the influence that made you say, fuck Fords, I'm about to check out what they into, or I'm about to get, well, you already checked it out, I'm about to get back into this shit, I've been missing out. Like, what was the mindset?
And like you said, y'all was friends.
Yeah. So it was easy for me to just slide right on in. No problem. I've been around T and Meech all this time. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the houses
Before you ever even.
before I even messed around. Before I even got it.
Still in your Ford.
Still at Ford.
Okay.
I'm going to the houses. They see me. They know me. They see who I'm with. You know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
ask you this: Who was the main one that said, "Man, you need to come on and get on with this shit"? Man?
My boy Burgers.
And how did I
RP to my boy
R.I.P.
Burgers.
Yeah, RP.
R.I.P.
Explain that time.
Exactly.
That everybody know what you know what I'm saying?
At the time when
That moment. When you realize it's time.
Well, like you said, you know, that 9 to 5 shit was getting on my nerves. Watching these dudes go in and out of town, come back with all this money. I'm in the car riding with them. They treat me to everything like I'm a broke nigga and shit. Saying these just stacks of money, rolls of money in their hand, they pocket on the floor. They don't give a fuck about the money. You know what I'm saying? You can have it. I found this on the floor. You can have that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit. I'm like, damn. Okay then. So, you know, we out chilling and shit. And I gotta go, yo. I gotta go to work. Yeah, man. Fuck you, nigga. You know, you going to work. You know what I'm saying?
They cooking.
So yeah, they cooking me and shit. So after a while, I'm like, I just got tired of that shit working at Ford, man. I said, I got another alternative for this. So I went to see my boy Burgers and just told me to take a ride with him. And I took a few rides with him. That first ride, I was hooked.
I mean, was the opportunity always presented to you?
Always.
though?
When you say ride, explain to the people what that ride is.
Ride was out of town ride with some legal shit in the car. With some legal shit in the car. And, gone for a few days, come back and he'll tell me off something. You know, I was like, damn,
Just
okay.
for taking the ride?
Just for taking the ride. Just for taking the ride.
So how long was it before you got on your own?
Before I got on my own, it was about took about 4 or 5 rides. Let me say about a month or so.
Got on your own?
About a month or so. Then I was pulled into the room one day and I was asked if I wanted to go on my own. You know what I'm saying? You want to take this whip by yourself? You want to take that risk?
When you
say pull it in the room, that sound like
Literally.
Oh,
Who pulled you in that room?
Yeah.
Literally.
What was you had a good resume?
Oh yeah.
Who pulled you in that room?
How did you get in that room? 'Cause I'm quite sure can't everybody get in that room.
That's the bathroom.
I'm quite sure can't everybody.
That's a small
How did you get in
room,
that room, man?
I was in the living room one day and look, big man want to see you. T want to see you, man. All right, man, let me go in there and see what you want, man. What's up? Close the door. Okay. What's up, man? Got this whip. You need to go to, Florida.
So at this time is the crew calling itself BMF.
Yeah, it was BMF back then.
It was
Didn't
T.
nobody know about it.
Yeah.
When you say
Okay.
Big Dog and Big T, what you talking about?
I'm a Southwest T, Big T.
Okay.
Had BMF.
understandable.
Boss all boss.
Okay, I understand.
Fair.
Understandable. Shout outs to Big T.
Much love,
Understandable.
much love.
Yeah,
Much
I
love,
know.
Big T, much love.
He gave me that choice, got this boy need to be boss hog to Atlanta or Florida, wherever it was going. He said, you want to do it, it's up to you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he gave me that choice. I didn't have to do it. I could have said no thanks. But I said, yeah.
I mean, and you say 4 trips made you say, I'm hooked.
But at the same time, everybody got to realize what this man said. He said a month.
Yeah,
So you got a picture.
Not a year or two.
You know, he said a month. He was ready to. He was
to
ready to make his decision. You know what I'm saying? So
It's made.
And the reasons how I said I was hooked, it wasn't just about the money. It was when we got to where we was going, they rolled out the red carpet for you. You get down there, you stand in a mansion.
Yeah.
You seeing Bentleys and Lambos,
Yeah.
swimming pools.
these
back
cats
there.
don't work at 4.
No, ain't no forward up there.
So driving. So when you got on your own by yourself,
What was your job? What was
the pay
his title?
for?
Yeah, what was his title, bro? Roller?
A driver.
Oh, he was
Yeah,
a
he
you was
said
a
he did a
driver.
ride.
Damn, I missed out on that one.
What was your
Yeah.
first tab? Like they you had to do.
My first time was from Detroit, Michigan, St. Louis. And I'll be back that same day. Came home
That's
five
an 8-hour
grand.
ride, basically. 16
grand.
there. Walk back here.
Yeah.
One day though.
One day, $5 grand.
And out of the $5 grand, what was your take?
The whole $5 grand. That was mine. That was me.
Oh yeah, so you said
That was me.
fuck for it.
Fuck for it.
Hell
$5
yeah,
grand.
man, $5 grand a
$5 grand
day.
a day. That's what I thought. And back then, that's what I was thinking.
Fuck for it,
$5
man.
grand a day.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was more.
Right.
I didn't know it was
I
more.
mean, now when you say mo,
I mean,
earn your way to get mo, or is mo period?
it's just more period. It just depended on where you went. Where they needed you to go.
The distance.
The distance, yeah.
Was it a
So
lot
they like
of?
AAA then.
Was it a lot of y'all?
That
You know what I'm
shit like
saying? People
AAA, man.
at your
damn,
position. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it was a lot of people had my position, and we're from all over the United States, So I
When
met
you
some
say-
of them I don't know. I
When you
never
say United States, could you elaborate as far as like,
Detroit,
just give us a few of them? I mean,
Detroit, New York, Atlanta, Florida, St. Louis.
Texas.
Yeah,
And these black cats moving like
Did I say Cali?
like,
Yeah.
like
These all black.
organized mafioso and
Exactly.
Mexicans that's running cartels. Y'all basically moving through the country, United States.
Exactly.
I mean,
So-
what was the feeling of dealing with people you never knew?
Scary.
I mean, when you say
I go-
scary, we all know what scary is. We watch scary movies. Or give us an example on some real shit, though. Excuse, y'all know how I go. Give us a good example of a real scary trip, bro.
You know what? I never had a real scary trip because I always knew that if anything happened to me, a nigga whole family getting murdered.
Oh shit.
I knew who I was working with,
Yeah.
so I already knew they knew not to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
Respect her.
Yeah, they knew not to fuck with them. So if anything happened to me, I didn't have to worry about shit. So I was never scared because of that reason.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get scared till later on down the line toward the end. Is when I got scared.
What was scared you at the end?
Scared to the end is everywhere I went, it was a house full of niggas like from the hood that I knew.
That you ain't want to be seeing you around that shit type shit.
Well, it's not that I ain't want them to send me back around it. They knew I was there, but it was just I felt comfortable because they was there. Like coming in here saying y'all. I know
Exactly.
that.
I know what
I
he's
feel
saying.
comfortable with
Yeah.
y'all. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's scary. to
Toward
know.
the end,
Now I'm seeing new faces.
now I walk in the crib and ain't nobody in there I know. All Florida niggas. You know what I'm saying? From
New
Miami.
faces.
I'm like, who the fuck is these niggas,
I just
man?
don't know these
I
motherfuckers
don't
up
know
for
these niggas, man. Get me up out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
That's
They told me
scary.
to have a seat and they standing behind me. I'm on the couch, they behind me and looking at me. I'm like,
Oh yeah, that's some scary
nah,
shit.
man, what the fuck? I ain't did nothing wrong. I knew they weren't gonna hurt me. I ain't did shit wrong.
Right.
But still,
You still don't
in
know.
that game, you don't know.
Okay, let's take it back some then to you taking them rides. around what time that it started getting serious with your trust? Because I know when you at a certain level, they know you, but trusting you with, did it start out small?
That's why
I know it ain't just get him 200 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
that's why
let him ride. What a loyalty come in.
It was small, something like five. Or take these to St. Louis right
Something
now.
we could take if
if
he wigged out and do something dumb, it ain't gonna harm.
So basically, it was training wheel rides at first.
Right.
Like,
A lot of
it
people
just
think
escalated
that
to
was-
Olympic
That's,
size.
that's why I went to St. Louis first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With like 5 of them.
And that's a one-day turnaround.
If he do this, you know what I'm saying, we give him something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of people run off with loads.
You gotta
You
think,
run off
it's a lot of people that look at that situation, you know what I mean? When I mean that situation, I'm talking about that crew, and they think about, all they see was the end, the big shit. They don't know that you had to
Footwork.
get built up.
Yeah.
They don't just, you get down and now
Overnight.
you a millionaire, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
No,
right.
I trust you with moving and grooving with me like this. I gotta make sure that you a motherfucker like me, you know what I mean? So, you said you started out about 5, how long, what was the span of your trust, where motherfuckers started trusting luck?
Well, it didn't take long because they already knew who I was.
Right.
Before I even got in the game with them, they been seeing me around with burgers. You know what I'm saying? They see me with Blanco.
Right.
So they like, okay, we know this cat.
These
Like,
valuable cats.
yeah, he from the hood. They know I'm from the hood, right around the block from them. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't hard for them to trust me. They just wanted to see if I was gonna do right. Was I gonna win?
And what I mean, like, trust,
You know what I'm
because you
saying?
gotta think about if you get popped, is he gonna just be saying my name because he know me?
They didn't know.
You
That's
know
a
what
chance
I mean?
they had to take.
Yeah, that's a chance
Chance they had to take.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Now going back into something about you just said Blanco. Was you cool with him growing up, or did you just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was cool. I was cool. Blanco from day one, from when we was teenagers. I knew his little brother AR, the rat of the family.
Right.
Since he was in diapers on the pacifier over there
Hold
on
it, hold it, hold it.
That's
Hold it. Now, we all know our history as far as the BMF, we heard accusations, a lot of different things. You just said something, man. You said, yeah, I know Benji, his brother AR, the rat of the family.
Right.
Now, I don't know if you want to speak for it, but can you tell us something about that shit, bro? Cause that just, I mean, you know, who is that guy, man? What's going on?
AR Arnold Boyd, aka AR, that was Blanco's little brother. That's his half brother.
Mm-hmm.
And
Same daddy, right?
say what?
They got the same daddy?
Yeah, same daddy, different moms.
Says your mom.
Yeah, same daddy, different moms.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, he got on the team, and you know, he ended up getting popped one time and turned a rat. So
Where you get popped at?
I don't know. I just
It just happened under the cover.
right. Cause we didn't know.
And this a high power manager.
Right. Yeah.
For the BMF.
Yeah, he is a
organization.
manager. He is a manager.
Yeah, he high power for the
Yeah,
city.
he got popped and they turned him rat. And he was working with him. We didn't know.
All the time.
He turned rat off rip.
Yep, off rip.
Damn.
They, from what I hear, they charged him with they didn't charge him with. They told him he was gonna do 44 years.
The AR cat.
They are.
I mean, so did that affect your relationship far as you say they brothers and Benji?
Your brothers.
Did that affect your relationship at all far as growing up with, you know, the brothers and shit like that?
No, they didn't affect us at all. AR used to call me his cousin. That's how tight we was.
Yeah.
His girl and my girl used to work together.
Yeah.
You know, we used to hang.
Yeah,
He used to call me his cousin. I was watching that
Yeah.
shit.
There's always a motherfucker close to you.
The closest ones played on you, man. It wasn't the ones I met when I was out there doing my thing.
You know, nigga right next to you.
Right next to you.
So I know it sound, I mean, by us talking, everybody might be listening, it might sound like this a short span. Like, you still moving and grooving while he popped, was it?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
You
he
know
get
when he got
popped.
popped?
He got popped. Was I what?
You know when he got popped?
No, I don't know when he got popped, but I was still dealing with the man
Right.
after he was popped. He was
Right.
setting us up the whole time.
So we going back then. So now you trusted with 5 of them.
Yep.
Now they trust you. You doing runs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
Nothing going wrong.
Nope.
We all know the stories. Was you one of the ones who was driving with the inside did up, the shit lift up, you
Yeah,
know,
that
the
was
components and all that?
The
Or was
monitoring
you just
instruments. Oh yeah.
You
When
was
you push
driving
the
cars
radio,
like that.
turn the windshield wiper
Oh,
on,
shit.
All that.
do the sunroof, all that shit.
Recline the seat, scoop the seat up, open the sun, cut the heat on, cut the heat off, AC, whatever.
Yeah.
However it worked.
5 things, wasn't it? No. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So you gotta
No,
trust
they
it.
unreal.
It depended on the car. If it was a small car, you could maybe put 10, 13 in it. Get one of them big elaborate scooters like they be showing on TV.
Yeah.
Get 100 of them in there.
Damn. I mean, and when you say 100, you witnessed that one?
Oh yeah, I witnessed.
I'm saying, far as you been around that.
Yeah, oh yeah. I unloaded 100 of them. at
Oh,
one time.
shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I knew what I was carrying. I knew what I had.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of information out there, you know. All this stuff we talking about is already past tense.
It's all
We
past.
ain't talking about it to promote negativity. We're
Right,
just
right.
talking about it because this man's
Talking about
story.
history.
You know what I mean? It's history.
And everything I'm talking about, we all already, the courts already know. We all
Most
did our
definitely.
time for it. You know, it's all
Be a certified guy.
It's past the statutory limits. Can't nobody else get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's another reason why I never did an interview.
Right.
Now, look. Did you ever meet them guys?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I know you say growing up, they already knew of you. But I'm saying, did you meet them guys?
I met them. I met them guys before I even got on the team.
Cool motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Who was the cool?
Love everybody. I'm gonna say T. I was around T the most.
Right.
Both of them cool as fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
Like, no, we ain't trying to get into
Yeah.
their story too much because we know they got a show and everything.
Right,
But
yeah.
tell us a little something about them, though, that made you, because I know down the line there's got to be some type of friction. So you had to make a decision. So break down
Right.
both of these guys from your perspective
When
and
the
why
friction
you made the decision to go with whoever you went with.
Well, when I first got down with them, they was basically a team. They was doing everything together. So I was doing stuff for both of them, you know. It came to a point in time, I don't know why, but they got into it. They called themselves splitting up or whatever. And there was a decision to be made, who wanted to go with me and who wanted to go with my brother. Well, since I was around T the most, and he the one that actually got me started, I decided to go with T. You know, he was more like me. I'm not a party dude, you know, like Meech. Meech like to go to the club all the time. So I wasn't no party dude, and T wasn't no party dude.
Right.
T was about making his money. He was like more of a businessman and being with family.
Right.
So I said, that's what I want to do. That's what I do. I make my money and I go back to the D.
Right.
So I decided to go with T.
And you say, Meech, you just want to party,
Yeah.
even though they
Like,
got a
no,
bit.
no love,
right. You
No,
know,
look, no love,
no love also.
Love
to death.
Yeah. Love him to death. Just
Everybody
love him.
gonna make a decision on
Yeah.
which direction fits them better anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So that shit that got like divided like to where it was different sections.
It was like-
it was like 263,
Yep.
your BMF, then
Yep.
so you had niggas 263, literally like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
wasn't fucking with
263.
BMF niggas.
Nope. Wasn't messing with Meech's side. Meech wasn't messing with our side.
That shit wicked right there,
Yeah,
man.
and I say it ended up splitting up, and you know,
And I want to say something about, because people might don't know when he mentioned burgers.
Yeah.
People don't realize he mentioned an legend.
A legend.
I'm talking about 30,000 in sound systems.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about
Several cars.
plugs
Yeah, yeah.
in your ear, you know, because
Yeah.
his
Eardrums
speakers is, you
gone.
got
Eardrums
Burgers
gone.
a legend, man.
King of
Shout out
shit,
to
bro.
Burgers. You know, always
That's
fucking
shit,
Burgers.
that's shit, bro.
that's where I get all my sound from. I want some sound in the
But
car.
no, hold on.
Look.
He wasn't king of sounds though.
Burgers was king of
Don't say
sound.
blank.
Blank,
Don't say blank. Who you think blank got his sound from?
I remember one year at the Kennedy Center, man. Somebody,
Blanco and against Layton.
no, Leighton, no, it was Bay Roller was up there,
Bay Roller, Blanco, and Layton.
and Leighton. Who won?
I was there,
Blanco.
but I was small fry with my sounds. They had them big trucks.
Yeah.
I was a
Leighton.
Mustang.
Yeah, we said Leighton. Damn.
It was Layton.
But one
It was-
thing,
it was
though.
Layton. It was
Can't
Blanco.
take nothing from
Benny had a
Blanco.
little white truck.
Who?
Benny had a white truck one
Yeah,
time.
yeah, the little.
And he started
the mini
crying.
trucks.
He got mad and started hitting crying because he lost up there.
Yeah.
He was crying. I
But he was putting on the show too, doing that.
He was
Putting on the show, jumping on top of the truck.
Hold on, man. You say he was crying.
He was hitting the
You
steering.
know what he did? You know what he did after that?
Bullshit, bro.
Over the sound.
Man, that nigga started crying like, man, he started hitting the steering.
Oh, don't do that, man.
You know what he did though?
I beat you, hell.
You know, he got that on was certified kicking it.
Man, that ain't bullshit,
Motherfuckers beefing over sounds. Who sounds the loudest?
Man, that
Hey,
nigga
but hold on.
tripping, bro. I was probably like
Back to
11,
Big
bro.
Brother, back to Big Luck. So,
Shit crazy, bro.
you did time fucking around with leaving for her.
Yeah.
What happened with that situation? How did Luck just cool, want to work, like T want to work? How did you get involved with these peoples? Like, where the fuck did the peoples come from, man?
What people? What people talking
As
about?
far as the police, how did, you know what I mean? Where the fuck did they come in at?
Well,
How a smooth cat like you that's kind of low key.
Exactly,
Just
man.
basically explain the last moments of, you know what I'm saying, when the heat. How was that atmosphere?
Did you ever see the feds and shit?
I didn't even see the feds. I didn't even know it was going down. I was at the crib, next thing you know, my door get kicked. No, I'm gonna take that back. My door didn't get kicked in. It was a bunch of banging on my door about 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I went to the door. Who is it? It's the police. I say, oh, y'all got the wrong house. Who y'all looking for?
Yeah.
You said my name. I said, damn, hold on, open the door. What y'all want? What y'all want? You got a noise complaint or what the fuck? Open the door, they kicked it in. Once I opened it, they kicked it in.
Yeah.
And it was the Brownstown police, 'cause that's where I was standing at the time. Brownstown police. It was the sheriffs. It was the state troopers. It was the feds. It was the DEA.
Yeah, because the federal raid, they gotta include all of them.
When they took
Yeah, they gotta link up.
I didn't know that at the time, but when I went outside and seen all them about 20 cars outside my crib,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, they came in and asked me for dope, guns, how long I've been living here. About 3 or 4 of them kept asking me that as they came through the door. How long you been living here? How long you been living here? I had just moved there 2 weeks before.
Was it a home or was it?
It was an apartment out there in Brownstown.
Okay.
So I said, why y'all keep asking me that? Y'all must went to my old spot. They said, yeah, we went to the old crib, keep the door in.
You wasn't there.